What's happening, people leaps? How's it going? I took a shower and I put my hair in these little bun things, 2 socks. Wrap your hair around it and then twist it up and then take the part of the sock and put it over it. I'll show you guys later when I take it out. It makes your hair curly. Makes your hair kind of curly. I know I need to cut my bangs again. Look how long they are. So, how are you guys? My daughter called me, so I had all these messages I wanted to say to you, but I got a phone call and now it's gone. Dang. What was it? So I started something new. Maybe you guys are starting something new as well. It has to do with, there's hope again. It has to do with hope. Victory and success because of your spiritual strength and you're building a firm foundation. Whatever it is you're doing right now, I'm getting this whole, I just heard, and my ears are going off. Well, my ears aren't going off. I can hear this really high-pitched sound in my right ear. But let's see if I can bring it back. Maybe some of you are hoping love begins, that there's a new love interest. Maybe some of you have a new love interest. I'm getting with all the people that will see this video, I may never know it, and I just got a notification. I may never truly know it, but I'm hearing, but I am being seen. Okay. And they said that's the freaking truth, man. Love begins is on the bottom again. So I've seen that several times. You're doing things different. What are you doing so different? What's going on in your life? Like with me, I just made myself a juice earlier. I'll tell you everything I put in it. I put a beet. I put 1 beet, 1 lemon, 1 orange, 1 kiwi, one of those little cucumbers, 2 stalks of celery, 2 carrots, ginger, a handful of mixed greens, half of an apple, I think that's it. It's a big old glass, a big mug glass. Let's see, a beet, ginger, a good size, thumb size, about, of ginger. So beet, ginger, kiwi, half a green apple, a whole orange, celery, carrot, kiwi. Yeah, it was really, really good. So I used to do a lot of things years ago when I had my last apartment. I really took really good care of myself. I was going to school in metaphysics, so I wasn't smoking cigarettes either at one point. But I was sad. I was embarking and starting on this journey, and I had just, moved out from my second husband, and I was so sad. I'd come home and drink from work. I wasn't working at the gym anymore, so I didn't work out anymore. Beep, beep. I used to work out at the gym because I worked there, so So I'd work out at least an hour every day. Sometimes longer. That was the whole thing. I went from skinny fat to not being that anymore. So now I got to get my muscle back. But they say muscle has memory. Anyway, I was getting from you guys some kind of, and I'm hearing unapologetic. I'm getting like, don't hate me because you ain't me, bitch, but not in a, you just don't, you have that I don't give a attitude, you know? I don't fucking care what you have to say. I don't care what you think. Go away. That's the kind of energy I'm getting from you guys, and not in a bad way, not cocky, not arrogance, but just you know yourself. You know yourself. You know what you want. You definitely know what you don't want, and you're not going to settle. Yeah, you're not going to settle for nothing. So collaboration could be coming in, speaking on a platform, on a literal platform, not just a social media platform, but perhaps you're going to do something at lakes or parks or some kind of events. I heard healing retreats, something along those lines. And you could do whatever you want. You could do whatever you want because you've got a clean slate. You're like, let's start over, bro. Let's start over. We could do whatever we want. What is it you really want? And that's what you've been working on. And people have no idea because you're not sharing everything like you used to. Because you're not really for sure either at the moment. You might be. I have an idea, but it's just like, what do I do now? How do I want to start this, that, or the other thing? Yeah, so these are just to get my hair curly. And I wanted to lock moisture in. I don't know if that's really a thing, but I just didn't want it down in my face for now. You know? 410 or 10-4, good buddy. Ooh, and there's a 4 on the bottom. And then you have 9-12. 9-12. Or it could be 9 and 3, which is 12, which is a 3. Yeah, I saw that perspective charge card, and it was like, yeah, you get a whole new outlook, a whole new perspective. I'm getting, you're stepping up and stepping out in something that you've been wanting to do. You've gained the balls, so to speak, to do something, to be yourself. Yeah. I'm hearing God had to get with you. And you had to go through some things to be shown, not to be done to you, but to be shown what it is you fucking really want to do and who you really are. And it's not the stupid bullshit. 10 of Cups is going to change your life because you're the star. You're the star of your world. And I'm hearing people want to be like you. They want to be like you. They want to know, how do you do what you do? And you're just like, what do you mean? I'm just me. And I just walk around. I don't need attention. I don't need, see, that's the thing. All these other people, they haven't, how can we say this? Done the work or whatever. I don't know. They don't want to. They just, I'm hearing superficial. We call them the plastics. Well, no, the plastics are the ones that just follow everybody and want to be. Anyway, who cares about that? You just do things your own way. You got your own style. You're that missing puzzle piece. Oh, 2 wanted to come up. I was hearing bad girl energy, but not bad like you're a bad girl, but you're bad, like bitching. Bitching, that's funny. Badass mofo. But you're like, no, I don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to try hard. You don't have to try at all. You're sexy without even trying. It's your energy. It's your aura. You're beautiful. You're so beautiful. You got that it. You got that it factor. You're it. You got that it factor. You know where you're going. You know where you're going. You know what you want. And nothing's going to stop you. Because you could do whatever you want now. 2 sevens down there. What's today? October 13th, 2025. I heard beautiful day to be alive. A beautiful time. The time has come. Yep, you've changed your perspective. You're the star in your life. Yeah, your life is changing. Something just moved my bed. 9 of Ariel. Would you guys freak out if one of the spirits that's around me, if all of a sudden showed their face like right here next to me? That'd be cool. Of course, I wouldn't see it probably. Could not watch my videos, but wouldn't that be something? Can they do this? I wonder, and I ponder. But yeah, you got a lot of people rooting for you. They may not be in your physical surrounding, but they're in the realms. They're in the realms for sure. They're in that other spirit realm, in where everything is really controlled and everything comes from. It plays out in a different realm, and then it comes into ours. Interesting. So what are you thinking? Have you said thank you? Are you thankful, grateful, and blessed? Of course you are. I got some eggs on the stove. Oh, I can't wait. I'll make some eggs fucking salad, bro. And it's going to be so good. I can't wait. And then I'm going to make me a smoothie too, because I got to use these bananas. I got to use this fucking fruit that I have. It's frozen fruit. Taking up all the space in my friggin' freezer, my little itty bitty freezer. My itty bitty freezer. So, you guys are just, I heard playing the field, but you don't do that anymore. Somebody wants you to play the field. Who cares what they want? Why do we even have to bring that into our... Get the flick out of here. Get the flick out of here. Communication. Truth. Breaking free to re-energize for your abundance flow. And life is just a mystery to you. This is mermaids. This is the merms. The mermaids. Receiving communication that you're being recognized. Somebody's recognizing you for something. You know, I've said this before and it's coming through again. It only takes one person. It only takes one person to see something that has clout. I'm hearing clout, or has connections or something. It'll happen just when it's supposed to. You know that. You know that. You know who you are. What you offer. Many people try to do what you do, but they just can't. They can't get it right. That's fine. People can't really steal your shit because only you really can do it. They can try, and it can look like something close to it, but not like you can. It's all right. your abundance will help heal people. Because your heart is right. Your soul is right. Everyone else has their own reasons for doing things. And your reason is literally just like Jesus, because that's who you are. Oh, okay, that came out like saying you're Jesus. I didn't mean it like that, but, you know, it's just who you are. It's your soul. It's your soul. You're part of Jesus's clan, man. You know? You're one of his apostles, his disciples. You're one of his peeps. And, you know, you're here to usher in just like you did before. It's the same souls just being recycled over and over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. Maybe, you know, it could be that we're our own ancestors. What? How could that be? Well, I don't know. It just came out like that. If you think about the soul and it reincarnates, then it just goes into a different human, right? Of any. So I'm a Robinson in this incarnation, but I was, my last incarnation, I was a Callahan. And I was a dude. I even know my whole name. And I'm back to where I started. So that was lived in the 1800s. Died in the 1800s. I died at 56, I think. Or 58. They said an aged man. And I died alone. Never had kids or family. Well, I got 3 kids now. So that's different. And I'm a woman. Go figure. And I was part of the settlement of the West. And I just wanted to get to California, so I did. And I was born in California. Where am I? Back in the Midwest. So, full circle moment. Full circle this lifetime. Woo! I don't know what I've been through in that lifetime, but this one has been rough. This one's been rough. Super rough. But it ain't no big deal. Look, I'm still here and better than I ever was. You guys remember, those of you who've been with me for a minute, how Mike passed away. They sold his house, and I was going to go live in my car. If I had to. That's what I was trying to do. Then I was like, no, then I was given money to stay in a hotel room. I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to go live in a hotel room. Now I have my own apartment. Last minute miracle lady, right? So remember in the videos, I believe in one of the old videos was from a while back was you're gonna get something better than you ever thought or dreamed of, and that came to me yesterday, and I'm like, I'm living that now. I thought I was gonna be living in that, and how was I gonna come up with, you know, the money to do this and do that, and now I have a whole fucking apartment. I have a whole fucking better than I ever thought or imagined. Remember, I couldn't see it. It's giving that kind of shit. This is the kind of stuff you guys are going into. This is the kind of stuff you're living now. This is the kind of stuff that you're gonna see if you haven't already. God's got a better plan for you. Your life has a better plan for you. It's a mystery to you. You don't know. You don't know. You just know it will be so. You have to hold on to that because you know who you are and what you stand for. Now, in this lifetime, but now. Before it was one way, now it's a whole nother way. You know, when I lived at Mike's house, I weighed 105 pounds. And I don't eat a whole lot here. I don't do anything different really, but I'm 112 pounds now. Interesting. How I barely eat. I don't eat that much. Not any more than I did. I snack. I like to fucking At night, I like to watch shows. I like to get ripped. And I like to fucking snack and chill. So that's never changed. I've always been that way. But for some reason, I'm gaining weight. How? I don't eat anymore. I didn't even buy food yesterday. I got juicing stuff. I did get eggs and I got some bread. But other than that, I didn't buy any fucking food. I'm going to have to go to the store again. That's okay. But first I want to make out things. Different things I can make. I'm wanting to go back to the way it was before with my eating habits and my juicing, right? Because I don't eat that stuff. There's like, I can't really eat carrots because of my teeth and stuff. So I can juice it. I know it's not the same, but I'm still getting that. And with the grains and stuff, you know, and wanting to make better food. Like, I love rice, dude. I love Mexican food. Man, I almost want to go back to that Mexican restaurant, but I tip too much. And I gotta watch shit, you know. But I'll tell you, I'm hearing love is just around the corner, and it's going around the bend. I don't know if that's what you guys are into, if you're looking for somebody, or if you're just chilling like a villain like yourself. And I just got a notification, a message notification. Anyway, you guys are in your give a fuck era and clean slate and doing whatever it is you want to do, and you guys have come so far. I'm so proud of you. Have a blessed day. Namaste. Namaste. Ciao. So start that. Do that something different. If it's drinking water, no matter what it is, I feel like making more coffee, so I'm probably going to do that. But, you know, start somewhere. And just do it. You know, that Nike saying, you know, just get after it and do it. You know, I went outside to smoke and stuff, and then I came up and I just started pulling everything out to make the juice. If I would have sat and thought about the whole process and how I got to wash everything, cut it up, peel shit, and then the whole process of it's like, sounds to be too much, but I just got the stuff out and did it. So, you know, we stop ourselves from doing a lot of things because we think it's a death. Oh, go exercise. Oh, but it'll be so much. You know, oh, then I got to do this, and I got to just get up and move. Whatever it is, just without thought, just do it. Because I think we talk ourselves out of shit all the time, you know? So, anyway, it's time to put healthful. If you're going to eat shit and do this and do that and have bad habits, make sure you put good things in your body too. Lemons are great. I should have got some limes too and put limes in there. But yeah, get after it. I'm going to go back to my regimen of my skin too. Not only inside the body, but the outside too. My honey, sesame oil, and castor oil scrub. You put on in the shower. And it's a scrub. It's the crystallization from the honey, from real honey. It's like a natural scrub, right? You fucking work all that in your whole body, then you rinse it off, and oh, your skin will be so soft. But honey is so good for you. It's so great for your skin. Castor oil, just a little bit. I do like a teaspoon teaspoon of castor oil. How was I making that? Because I used to put coconut oil on shit too. I don't think I do coconut oil anymore. I think I just do sesame oil. Or do I do coconut oil? Huh. I don't remember. I'll have to... Dang, I don't remember anymore. Maybe it is honey, coconut oil, and those other oils, but I think I switched that. I don't know. But coconut oil is what people usually use. I have a Vata Dasha, which means sesame oil is best for my skin, and a little bit of castor oil. Castor oil is fucking phenomenal. I love you guys. Peace.